having seen Lake Peyto at the Bow Pass, I don't know, I think this is not as gorgeous as I thought it would be. Perhaps it's the weather. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to June 12th. Just leaving the Rampart Creek Campground. We had a great stay. Rained last night, unfortunately, so the tent is wet. Things are wet. No issues, we'll dry them later. Still with Moraine and Lake. Big day today, lots of climbing. My app says over 900 meters in elevation. Hopefully it's not steep. Still riding the ice fields. I will see you on the road. We're currently at 1452 meters of elevation. It's so cold. I don't know if you're able to see, but look at those beautiful rolling hills ahead of us. This will warm me up. What brightens my mood are views like this. So I'm just focusing on the views for now, not my grumpiness. Look at these views. This is one of a kind. So much snow. We entered the Waterfowl Lakes Campground. It was closed. The gate was down, but we've been told numerous times by park attendants that if you're on a bicycle, even if the campground is closed, just go ahead and enter. Now, we didn't stay here for the night. We just stopped by to have lunch, but another benefit of traveling by bike. Okay, I'm having a hard time. I've been climbing for about, God, I want to say an hour. We're approaching 2,000 meters of elevation. This is really tough and really long. And I am not having a good time. I pushed my bike a while back there because it's not physically, just mentally, I can't do this anymore. This is tough, but I can do tough things. It's okay, we can do this. A tiny bit anticlimactic. I see washrooms there, but this is the Bow Summit.
Good job.
Thank you. I found something that's slightly better than a bunch of washrooms. Look at this. So I am at Peyto Lake, and basically I am right here. I'm at Bow Summit, Peyto Lake. I will see if I can get myself down to the lake. I am here, going to Mosquito Creek. Hopefully that is all downhill, although I have a few meters of climbing left for today, so maybe a bit of an uphill downhill situation. Regardless, huge accomplishment. Came from the Icefields Center, or climbed up yesterday. Did all of this. We're here. Let's do this. Well, I did it. Not only did I climb Bow Pass, but I also climbed up to the lake, Peyto Lake, right behind me. Well worth it. Absolutely recommend it. Climbing Bow Pass on the bike, I'm not sure if I can recommend it, but it's doable. Look at this. Look at this. This is beyond beautiful. I know it's windy, but we're approaching Bow Lake, everyone, and it is stunning. And now we're at Bow Lake. Bow Lake currently half frozen. I shouldn't say half frozen, there's just ice on the lake. And look at this. Oh! Boom, 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 boom. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to June 13th. Starting the day a little bit later. Huffing and puffing again because I just climbed a 10% hill out of the campground. The campground I stayed at was Mosquito Creek Campground. Observations, bit run down. There was no water. Very cold again. Nothing to do with the campgrounds, just the weather. We're still at 1800 plus meters of elevation. There was some snow. I think this is why they didn't have water turned on. So we had to filter water from the creek, heading to Lake Louise, going to see the beautiful lakes. So let's get to it. Moraine and Eton are in front of me, still traveling together. Let's go. And just like that, everyone, my time on the Icefields Parkway is coming to an end. There is some sort of a booth in front of me, an indication that Highway 1 is open, and when I get to Highway 1, that's Icefields Parkway no more. This was such a beautiful ride. This was a ride of highs and lows. This was a physically demanding ride, but it was a ride I would recommend anyone do. It's tough, yes, but if you dig deep, you can climb the climbs, and the rewards are spectacular. The mountains, incomparable to anything I've ever seen in my life. And so, this chapter of my journey ends. Lake Louise, here I come. Ole, 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 ole. Woo, woo, woo. We have made it! Lake Louise. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Welcome to Moraine Lake. The weather is pretty awful, and by that I mean it's raining. The clouds are obscuring the beautiful view, but you will get an idea of what this place looks like. I think that the lake is very low. The water is super low. I think typically the water would be right around here. This is incredibly low water levels. I'm not sure why that is. I asked the park attendant whether or not the water levels were normal, and he said that not quite. The water levels are indicative of winter water levels. The ice, the glaciers and the snow, they've not melted enough yet to raise the level of the water. And we're at Lake Louise, everyone. So what do you think of the views? Slightly underwhelming, I have to say. Having seen Lake Peyto at the Bow Pass, I don't know, I think this is not as gorgeous as I thought it would be. Perhaps it's the weather. Perhaps it's because I've seen beautiful lakes on the Icefields Parkway. Lake Louise is a glacial lake in origin, temperature, and color. Meltwaters from 6 glaciers at the head of this valley feed the lake. Not surprisingly, the water is cold, less than 10 degrees Celsius or 50 degrees Fahrenheit in the summer. The lake can be frozen from November to June. In midwinter, the ice can be more than 1 meter thick. This lake is 70 meters deep. Good morning, June 14th. It is raining outside. We have a rain advisory. Tent has leaked already. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to June 14th. It is a cold and wet one. The camera keeps shutting off because it is so cold, but we'll make do. Today, taking a rest day because, well, it's pouring. 75 millimeters of rain is about to fall. It has been raining all night and I need to stop because the camera keeps shutting off. Let's try this again. Where am I? I'm in the washroom because it is the warmest place at this campground. There's not much we can do but hide away from the rain. So the plan for today is to go to the visitor center, do some work if possible. Moraine and Eton are still with me. Eton is going to do some school. I'm going to edit some videos. We're going to keep as warm as possible and tomorrow we ride. So This is my current office situation. Hi. This is the best thing about this campsite is that they have power, they have washrooms, they have showers, and you know, it could always be worse, right? Translation, subscribe. And hit the like button.